What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday, and welcome to the season one finale of Real Talk and Real Topics, you guys. This has been a week. We wrapped up season five of the Queen Mimi podcast. We wrapped up season one of the Queen Mimi radio show. And like we said on both of them shows, we was going to be wrapping up Real Talk and Real Topics today, this evening, 8:30 p.m. this and every Thursday. And first and foremost, before we get into anything, just like we said on our podcast and our radio show, we give all praise to Master Fard Muhammad, whom we praise forever, which will be Allah in the flesh. And of course, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for even allowing us to do what we do. These past couple weeks, these past couple months have been very, very crazy, adjusting, adapting, moving forward, cutting people off, letting go, staying focused on what we got to do, helping everybody else and pouring into them, sowing into them. We realized it didn't get us nowhere, make the long story short. So we hope that everybody is doing good, staying blessed, staying safe as always. Hope you guys enjoyed your day. We have been pretty much chilling and relaxing today. We did not go to work, but like we said, we was gonna get on here and do our show and wrap everything up for 2024. And basically, like we did on our podcast and our radio show, we just pretty much ran our mouth about stuff that we have been dealing with, stuff that's been going on, life lessons that we've learned, so on and so forth. But the main thing for us, like we said this year, we originally said, take that back, for 2024, three words, no matter what. We was going to keep going. We're going to keep moving. We're going to stay focused on us and what we have to do. We definitely going to teach and help our sisters. For anyone that wants to learn, that's a given. That will never be a problem. But to make sure we take care of ourselves, as well. We've been helping our family, friends, business and networking with people. And this year, like, we just learned to stay on our own lane, like for real, just to stay on our own bandwagon, on our own shows, do our own little thing. We done cut people off, stop selling things and doing things that ain't leading nowhere and promoting other people. And they're not doing the same for us. We don't know about y'all, but eventually, you get sick and tired of doing that. Or at least you should get sick and tired of doing that. For us, it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. If you're not helping us grow, you're not helping us promote our business, promote anything we got going on, but you want us to go above and beyond for you. And we don't even mean just business. We mean family, relationships, anybody. And the way our mindset is set up right now, we in the cut off season. We don't care. Anybody can get it right now because we sick and tired. You know what we saying? We never ever claim to be perfect with anybody. Our husband knows this. Anybody that knows us, and we mean know us now. We don't mean a few years ago. We mean after the truth, after Islam, that knows us now. And he will be the only person that really does, knows that, we help everybody. We always work on being there for everybody. And whenever they need us, because the kind of heart we have and the kind of person we are, we do our best to be there for everybody else. But y'all know when it's our turn, it's like, screw you, forget about you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it. I ain't got the time. And especially if y'all don't want to wake up and, reclaim your own, we just like, see you, dismissed, goodbye. We don't ever, can't say this enough, claim to be perfect, but yeah, we will say we a good person. We have a good heart and we love helping people. But like we said, we have to help ourselves too. It's not doing any good, like, and we don't feel like it's being selfish, like, take care of ourselves, to love ourselves, to be there for ourselves. And we say this all the time, like on our podcast and our radio show, like, It's self-motivation, self-love, self-esteem. And we're gonna keep saying that. Everything like starts with yourself. And people, we working on understanding it, but we don't know if we ever will. Like for real. People just don't care. This world is just flat out evil. However much they can get from you or take from you, and this is anybody, like we said, family, relationships, you paying your bills, whatever. They take and take and take, and they can give, they can help you, but guess that would be too much like doing right. But the hypocritical part is they want you to do it. It's okay for them to be evil, but you will never be able to match their evil. Never. And we tried it. We know y'all done tried it. It never works because they already got the game plan moving forward. They got it in motion. It's been going on 400 plus years. And our people, especially, we are so blind, deaf, and dumb to what's really going on. We still go vote. We still go support the enemy. We still buy, shop, whatever. And then wonder why we stay broke. We wonder why we still struggling because 99% of people, shoot, we might as well say 100, don't care. As long as they can benefit from you and take from you, whatever the case may be, you cool with them. As long as you're willing to be evil and stoop to their level, whatever that is, you cool. But when you want to stand out like us, and it's something we realize, we are very unique. Yeah, we're a little weird, whatever. But we was chosen to. And that's why a lot of people that we used to deal with tried their best, and we do mean tried, to destroy us physically, mentally, especially emotionally. Tear us down verbally with words, gossip, slack talk, lies. She cheated, she a whore, she did X, Y, Z, A, B, C. But nobody will never tell this side. But like we said, that would be too much like doing right. So like we do on this show, we really get into things that's going on. And we just been mentally, y'all are not finna put us in no hospital. Y'all are not finna kill us. We look back and remember, this is the only time we do, let's make that clear, and see how far we done came. Everything we done accomplished with no help. Pay everything out of our pocket for our shows, everything we got going on. Our husband help as much as he can, but honestly, that's about it. There ain't nobody else we can call. And you know what? We used to be mad about it. We used to be angry, but we like, it is what it is, man. Because you cannot control other people. We wish. You can't make them do what you want them to do. We wish. You can only control that person, and we can't say this enough, like that you look at in the mirror. Who spends more time with you than you? Right? You can only run from yourself for so long. You got to grow up and get the truth. Just talked to our husband about this earlier. And you can evolve and grow into a better person. We already told him, and this goes without saying, like, now that we see we can be the best version of ourselves possible, why in the world we go back and pretty much die? Why would we, not that we got anything to prove, give people the satisfaction of failing? Going back with our tail between our legs, like, yep, y'all was right. Even Islam couldn't do it. We just gonna keep being a nigga. We gonna keep being stupid, keep being a harmonger, and we just gonna chill with y'all till y'all backstab us again, till you lie on us again. Get what you want from us again. Be in our face, playing two-face. Like we all cool, so you can get some info. And we had this happen to us already, so you can get some info. Blah blah blah. And people do that all the time. And that is flat out just evil. We can sit here and be angry about it. We can sit here and be frustrated about it, or we can soldier up. And one thing with us, and we don't even need anybody to tell us this, we've never thought of ourselves this week. We had our moments, our days, don't get us wrong, but after we cry, we vent, we get frustrated, our next move is, okay, what we gonna do? We know, and we know y'all know, everybody's sitting around and complain, and oh my God, I feel sorry for me, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, it's too much, blah, 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 but don't have not one solution. We are happy because we at least have the truth now. So we don't really have to think of a solution. We just have to trust in the line, trust in ourselves. It really can't get no better than that. And it might sound like we bragging, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. We know we on a different path. We know we on the righteous side, and we know as long as we keep going, ain't no point in looking back. What's done is already done. We gonna be good. Wherever our life take us, wherever our path take us, we good. You know what we're saying? We've learned, especially this year. The past we go almost going on 4 years learning this. It'll be January. We left Atlanta and we started learning this. It's been almost 4 years, and we've gone through changes and stuff over the past couple of years. Our husband can definitely, he can definitely attest to that because we
changes.
Yeah, they good. They good. They good. They good. But he can definitely, because we don't tell him like, oh man, come on now. Why? But we stubborn. We ain't gonna lie. But you know, when we sit and like unlike other people, we sit and think about it like, oh, okay, that's why. Well, XYZ, whatever. We studying teachers, our books, our wisdom, whatever. But yeah, it's been good changes. And like we said, we're proud of ourselves. And not say anything against our husband, but that's what we have to tell ourselves. Like we wait on other people to validate that. Like for what? It's not even gonna be real. It's gonna be a temporary uh ending, a feel good, if you will. But yeah, we've gone through some good changes. We've gone through our little ups and downs, but mostly it's been good. The good has outweighed the bad. And especially this year, dealing with our kids and our mom, and yeah, we finna say it. This ain't to put nobody out there. This just to say what we went through. Dealing with our kids and our mom, and becoming a grandmother, and leveling up with everything we got going on. Had to cut everybody off. We are not your doormat. We are not, your ATM. We just not somebody you can just call whenever you need something. We don't even like asking our husband for stuff, which is one of the reasons why we work. We know it ain't a problem, but we just made it in our business. Even as a little girl, we grew up with our mom and our sister and that negativity and all that. And we just looking at them like, please don't let me end up like that. We don't want to be bitter and angry and mad at the world when we the only ones that got the power to change our life. Make that make sense. We get it. This world is unfair. It's cruel. These people are evil, and they gonna take as much as possible. We already know, but you still got the power to do whatever you want to do with your life, and you can make it better. And we've been surrounded by people that's complacent and comfortable with whatever they doing. Even when we was working, like regular 9 to 5 jobs, we was like, this can't be it. We don't like this. Being on somebody else's job, you can't be yourself. They tell you what to do. You clock in when they tell you, clock out when they tell you, take a break. You got to ask for permission to go to the bathroom like you a child. You're a grown adult, bro. I don't have to ask you. That's why we like doing DoorDash and everything that we doing now. Work when we want, go to the bathroom. We ain't got to check in. Work as long as we want. It's a little bit more freedom. So, there's always a bright side to it. But yes, been some good changes, especially this year. My husband already know. We done cut people off. We done. We'll be the villain. If we failed you, let you down, whatever, oh well. We know what we have and haven't done. We know we did the best we could, gave advice, resources, whatever. Been there when everybody need us, but that's not the person we're gonna be anymore. And going into 2025, absolutely not. We'll tell anybody real quick. You ain't supporting. You can't be there for us. You can't root us on. The only time we hear from you is when you need something. You got an ulterior motive. We are not getting on nobody else's network. Mary Kay, paparazzi, we done stopped all that. We used to do that. TV shows, whatever. We will not be doing no free interviews come next year. So if we gotta do every single show solo, okay, let's go. We finna make some changes. And of course, when you set boundaries, no, our husband can back us up on this. When you set boundaries, you the bad guy. Why? Because people can't use you anymore.
Oh, you got 7 years left anyway.
They can't lie to you. They can't manipulate you. And you heard what he just said. Time is wrapping up. For real. It's coming. We've been driving and we've been seeing the water rise everywhere. We don't know if y'all noticed it, but it's been rising. That's not by accident. Ain't nothing going on. And we know y'all ain't watching the news. You need to watch the news. Real talk. We don't like watching it either, but at least we know what the hell is going on. Nobody's paying attention to what's going on because we go about our everyday life doing our normal routine. We're not saying don't do that, but pay attention to what's going on. Watch the news. If you are not watching the news, watch the news. Donald Trump is back in office. Hello? Do we need to say anymore?
Got 4 years of the 7 years that they're talking about.
Exactly. So that's going to be 3 years after that.
That's if we get out of office. That's when I'm starting another. Well,
Yeah.
War starting now.
Yeah. It's already started. Watch the news. I don't know what's going on. We just gonna leave that at that. But yeah, you get sick and tired. Like real talk. People can't use you. You know, they can't get access to you. And especially when you're the chosen one, it's something we realize too. That's why everybody did what they did to us. Because it was something great in us. It was something different. We used to think that was so weird when we was growing up. Now we know it's not. And we didn't have the right people around us to tell us, you know what, you're gonna be something one day. You're gonna do something amazing. We had this one lady, we can't remember her name, but we remember we told our husband about this. Um we was walking to school with our sister. We went in middle school. We remember this lady, she was a black lady, and she was sitting on the hood of a car. And she called us over to her. We went, but our sister did not. Cause like we said, y'all think we stubborn? Oh my goodness, at least we come around eventually. Like, good Lord, that girl is stubborn. It's crazy. But she even told us, like, you gonna do great things one day. We didn't know who we was talking to. We didn't know who was entertaining. But it's crazy that strangers, and that's why we're saying this, tell you that more than your own people. This lady didn't know us from a can of paint. Never met her a day in our life, but we still remember her. Said and spoke good things over us when our own mom and our own family never did. And they lied to us anyway, and we'll tell the truth. Yeah, we said it. For any of them that ever hear this show, we told our grandmother we was learning Islam. Her response was, well, I know all about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We looked at our husband like, what? He looking at us like, I told you. Somebody in your family know the truth. We was pissed. What they said, what's that damn bull crap saying? The truth will set you free? Oh, it did. We was pissed off. It was like, wait a minute. So y'all could have brought us up under righteousness, but you chose not to? So if that she knows, that means everybody in our family know. And you can't tell us you don't. So we just say that to say time is counting down, y'all. While we out here going at each other's throats, unaliving each other, and gossiping and doing everything under the sun that's evil, it's time to wake the hell up. That's basically what we getting at. We woke up because we did not want to die. I think we had one person ask us, because people rarely ask us this question. What made you decide to learn Islam? We just said it. We didn't want to die. We thought we had it going on. We look back at pictures from us in Atlanta. We looked a hot mess. Oh my God. We looked a hot mess, and we thought we was doing the damn thing. We looked horrible. Horrible. And think what we probably gonna do? In January, we gonna find the picture because we know we got one. From us in Atlanta, we're going to take a picture of us now. Bet money is going to be a dramatic change. Bet money. Because we're working on growing our hair out, our nails, skin color and change. And we just talked to our husband about this earlier. And for anybody that ever asked how we know our religion is real, you really want us to answer that question? Right? How do we know our religion is real?
All I gotta do is look up sun, moon, and stars.
We created it. We didn't make nothing. These devils did. We created everything.
What you believe is not above your head when you look up, you got the wrong belief.
Yeah. All that. So we're able to prove everything that we say. We're able to back up everything we say. And can't put no more simple than that. We know people that don't even know nothing about Islam have their doubts. They got their questions or whatever. Cool. But don't challenge it if you don't know nothing. Please don't. Because you're going to get your feelings hurt. We just let you know right now. Don't challenge it. It's like we say, if this show is not for y'all, this is what we talk about. Our feelings will not be hurt because we know where everybody going to wind up at anyway. But, yeah. We had to learn a lot. Doing our show, we watching other people get these awards and accolades and be stupid and all that.
For lying.
Pretty much for lying. And we was comparing ourselves to these hypocrites. And then we sitting here like, do you? Don't worry about what they doing. We just wrapped up our podcast. Said it's the beginning of the show. 5 seasons, no sponsor. Was on a couple networks, had to cut them loose. But we did learn some things along the way. We will say that much. But 5 seasons, no sponsor, paying everything out of our pocket. We ain't got no awards. We ain't viral. We ain't famous. But you know what? That don't bother us. Because we on a whole different path. We're on a whole different wavelength, if you will, with everything we got going on. What we doing is to get dead, is to wake people up that want to be woke up and reclaim their own. So that's why we say one of the main reasons why we say we're going to continue doing what we're doing. We ain't in the business to compete. That's what everybody else want to do. We really ain't in the business to be seen. That's what everybody else want to do. If we got to be seen the way they do. Nah, we don't want to do that. We do what we do, man. We can't put no more simple than that. We don't write nothing down. We don't plan nothing. We are going to make sure all of our shows are a little more structured and organized for 2025. But like we said, for the most part, we don't have nothing planned. We just get on here. We talk to a lot before every single show we do. And everything we say and speak about, it comes from him. So it really ain't us talking. It really ain't us talking, man. We just ourselves. You know what we're saying? We want to help people and grow, learn, evolve, and put the truth out there. Yeah, we know social media might not be the best place to do it, but hey, anything we can do, no matter how remote, we believe in ourselves, we believe that we can help and save the world. We already own it, so we can save it, and that's it. You can't put no more simple than that. So we have learned so much. Stay in your lane, focus on you. We are already antisocial. We are homebody anyway, so we really don't have a big circle. Don't need it. Why? Don't need to be popular. Why? Everybody else need to. Do you? We love ourselves. We cut people off. Yes, our own kids. We don't care because we brought you here. Yes, our mother brought us here. We respect her. We ain't gonna say nothing bad about her, but had to cut people off. Had to cut people off. And we used to being the bad guy. We've been called that for years. We've been called the villain, the liar, the cheater, the manipulator, all that. But we ain't even angry no more. When you know what you have and haven't done, you know what type of person you are, and people just don't see it, they never did. They never had love for you. So that's what really, especially these past couple months, just pushed us to just keep loving ourselves and to keep motivating ourselves.
You know TikTok.
Yes, TikTok. And to motivate ourselves. So it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be, man. Real talk. Well, we are working on some stuff for 2025, and we're gonna keep going. And whoever gonna be along for the ride, because we can tell you right now, if you one of them, we was struggling, when we was hurting, you ain't finna reap no benefits, but it ain't going down like that. Absolutely not. And we don't want you there. Honestly. Like we said, we failed you, we let you down, disappointed you, we ain't what you thought or whatever. Cool. But you're not my creator. You didn't create me. You didn't give me the breath of life. That's what people need to understand. Learn your place and know your role. You're not my God. You're not my messenger. I don't have to answer to you. And that's another thing. We're not explaining ourselves. We're not defending ourselves. At this point, we're approaching 40. We're going to be 40 years old next year. Think, and we're going to say it's loud for the people in the back. Think whatever the hell you want to think about us at this point. We don't care anymore because we're happy. And there we say it, like we said, and we can't say it enough. We love ourselves. We value ourselves. We respect ourselves enough to create boundaries. So we're not sitting out here going crazy over people that don't give a damn about us. We don't bow down. We don't follow your little fake rules, none of that crap. And that's what's always going to help us stand out. We always have, ironically. We never really, school, work, whatever, we never really fit in. We went to school, did our education, little fake, whatever, went to work, got our little paycheck, wanted to make no friends or hook up with nobody. And of course, that made us weird. So she thinks she better than everybody. She thinks she all of that. We actually quite are. We are beautiful. We are smart. We are driven. We are a little crazy. We spaz out every now and then. We are special. We are unique. We are talented. We are quite literally all of that. So yeah, you in a way you're right. But do we think we're better than you? Nah. We do our best to stay humble. Do we think we're better than anybody? Nah. We have more knowledge. We will say that. But do we think we're better than anybody? Absolutely not. Nah. Because we done made our share of mistakes. Oh, good Lord. We done been so stupid. So happy we're not there no more. But people just don't know. The dark place, like, you have to pull yourself out of. Getting out of bed every day, knowing people going to spit on you, treat you like gum under their shoe. And it's like we can feel. We're in a whole nother state. We can feel when people talking about us. We can feel when somebody's angry at us. We ain't even got to call and speak to you. We can feel it. So that's what you want us to stay around. That's what you want us to be around. Nope. Did that for what? Almost 30 plus years? Nah. We learned our lesson. People don't care. They don't have love for themselves. So how in the world can you ever love us? You don't have any self-love. You have no self-motivation. You have no goals for your life. You don't even want to save your life. None of that. So why in the world would we think, and this is how foolish we used to think, you're going to look out for us? You can't. It's improbable. You're not even doing it for yourself. And we sit here believing in these little pipe dreams and going along with the game plan. You know what I'm saying? We going to get a house. We going to do this. We going to do music. We going to model, fashion show, all that. It was getting used like a pair of old damn drawers that you just wear over and over again. You don't even wash them or don't do nothing to tend to them, none of that. That's how we was getting used. And like we said, we stood up for ourselves, even just saying something that bothered us with anybody. We emotional, we belittling you, we talking down to you, we doing everything you did to us. And we the type person, if you can dish it out, brother or sister, you can take it. But a lot of us out here are so weak that we actually think in our head that when we do people wrong, it's not going to come back to us. Wrong. It will, because it never has an expiration date. Karma does not have an expiration date. What you do to people, we don't care if it's 10, 20, 50 years. We know what the ultimate payment is going to be, but it's coming to you. So that's another thing that helped us fall back. Don't seek no revenge. Your best revenge, move on, upgrade, better your life, save your life. And we already know eventually we're going to see the people that we used to deal with again, especially ones we got kids with. And once again, not that we have anything to prove, but we want to level up so bad that you ain't even in the same lane and on the same level as us. We want you to look at us and be like, oh, damn, I didn't break her. Hell to the no. I didn't tear her down far enough. Hell to the no. You tried. Keyword tried. But we didn't know. We know you didn't know who we were and who we would become. We were not aware of all the hell and everything we was going to go through. We had no idea. We didn't know Allah was walking with us the whole entire time. And there were situations where we could have got dead. We didn't think we was going to make it out. He was with us the whole entire time. We didn't even know. So everything we do, we're going to give him praise because we want to be here. Say whatever you want to say about us, but it saved our life. We don't really care anymore. If you want to be a part of the program, cool. If you don't, get out of my way because you're a hindrance. You're blocking us. So like we said, we're in the cutoff season. Anybody can get it right now. Even our husband. Yeah, we said it. Mm-hmm. He's sitting right here. Mm-hmm. we joking, y'all. That's a little side joke. But yeah, basically anybody can get it right now. So we know they're probably mad at us. Like, she just blocked us and cut us off. You're damn right. We would love to see our grandson. We are so happy to be a grandma. We didn't think it was gonna be this early, but we're not finna go through all that just to do it. So we just pray that Allah just keep him safe, and our daughter get it together. Our oldest son, same flavor. We ain't even spoke to him. He ain't like the fact we started learning Islam. Look at what he's doing to you. We will never forget. We will never forget him saying that. We're like, you mean helping us? Why didn't you say it with the mother raggedy niggas we was dealing with? Or you was cool with them. But somebody that's actually helping save our life and doing what they're supposed to be doing, yeah, we know it's self-motivation, because we could have said we didn't want Islam. We could have said no. But somebody took the time, ain't asked us for no sex, no favors, no nothing. And that's a problem? So these are people that we fell out with, the kids we brought into this world. And we ain't ashamed to say it. Because we know some of y'all lives ain't all together either. So say whatever you want. But our own mom, like I said, we're going to respect her, love her. We don't wish nothing bad. But we was raised up completely wrong. We was messed up. And that's why we got involved in the things we was involved in, relationships, all that. But as Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach, the bright side is we woke up. We realized what other people would never realize. That wasn't working. We're going to get dead. We're going down the wrong path. Yeah, it's time to make a change. Whatever you're doing, and we say it's, I almost forgot all the time on our show. The definition of insanity is like that infinity symbol. Y'all know we talk about that infinity symbol. You're going around circles and circles and circles, doing the same thing over and over and over, and expecting something different to happen. Figure 8, dang it. Shh. And it's not gonna happen. unless you make a change. We had somebody ask us when we was in Atlanta, like, why are you waiting on this other person to make a change when you need to be doing it? And that hit us so hard, we didn't even have an answer for her. We didn't, because she was right. We sitting on here waiting on other people to validate us and love us and appreciate us and respect us and change our life. And if you have them people there, cool. We applaud that. But a lot of us don't. So you got to pat yourself on the back a lot of times, just like us, and, get up and change your own life. When it really comes down to it, nobody else can do that but you. And that's what we had to realize. Nobody else is going to be able to save our life or change our life. And like we said, it's nothing against our husband, but even he can't do that. That it got to be self-motivated from within us. He can give us all the books, all the teachings, all the wisdom. We can be like, yeah, I'm face with that. But we realize either it's going to be Islam or death. And it's just for us. So he was like, yeah, you need to do something a little different, sis. Try it out. Read, study. And we're going to get into more of this in the second season of Real Talk and Real Topics, but we learned so much that we thought was truth and was falsehood, and we thought was falsehood, and we found out it was truth. So everything was just like backwards. And the more and more we started studying, the more and more we started learning, we was like, okay, I can do this. It's not hard. Being Muslim, we're going to go ahead and say this, y'all. Being Muslim is not a death sentence, y'all. You can still eat good, look good. No, you can't cheat on your husband. You can't cheat on your wife. You can't be a whoremonger. You can't do what you want. But it's to save your life. Genius, hello. You can still live good. You can still eat good. What was the first thing we had when we came from baby? There was
jerk oxtails.
Jerk oxtails. Well, them things was good. We still eat taco meat, pizza. What?
Good taco meat.
Good taco meat. What's that? Pizza
that you wouldn't even believe was turkey.
And you would never know if we didn't tell you. You wouldn't know if we didn't tell you it was turkey. Real talk. You would never know. What else? We said no, not ground beef. Steak.
Jerk chicken. Homemade chicken pot pie.
Corned beef.
Spaghetti.
And ladies, you can still be a Muslim woman, dress modest, and still look A1. We know because we're doing it. Yeah, but I got to have a hair covering on. Yeah, they actually have some beautiful hair coverings. They actually have clothes. We look on TikTok and we shop all the time. We have to make sure it ain't form-fitting and all that, but we can still find stuff to wear and still look nice. We're going to get our garments eventually. We will be working on that. But you can still do that and, like we said, still look nice. It's not the end of the world. It's not a death sentence. And we know for a fact people don't want to accept Islam because you can't do what you want to do. You're not permitted.
For the people that say what you just said, they must have never seen none of them Bible stories on TV and all that, because everybody that was royalty, head was covered.
Yep. Even back
Moses, Noah, all of them, everybody's head was covered.
In the pyramids,
everybody's head was covered.
Go back and look, young believers. Do your research. We encourage you. Please do your research. This is not for us to take a shot at anybody. Please do your research. You don't see what we're talking about. Nobody was half naked, shaking their behind, half dressed. They was covered and had hair covers on, and they had on real gold. That's what we want. Real gold. Solid gold? That'll be correct? Yeah.
Yeah, 22 karat or better.
Yes, 22 karat?
Or better.
Yeah. If you can't,
you can go all the way up to 30 carats.
Yeah, and if you can't get that, hey, fake it till you make it. Get what you can in the meantime. You can take care of yourself and love yourself, ladies. And y'all see our social media. We're gonna take a break and come back and give you all that. And ladies, you got any questions? We got you. We'll give you our husband's social media for the fellas as well. It's beautiful. Islam is such a beautiful religion. We have learned so much, and we've seen the change. We've seen our whole body change from the inside out, like literally. We even told our husband, like, are we gaining weight? Is this getting bigger and our skin changing? What's going on? He like the righteous you is coming
I'm
out.
gonna give you a flashback
The
before
real
you go to your commercial.
the real you is coming out.
How was it when you took that wig off?
Our hair was a hot mess. You asked us this on the show already, but yeah, hold up, y'all. Before we go into this break, we're gonna talk about this hair. We just said a few minutes ago we was growing out our natural hair. When we first got up to Indiana, we had on a wig. One of the first things our husband told us is, you gotta take that off, right? We didn't waste no time. We snatched that thing off so fast and tossed it to him and wore no weave since then. And we actually just started this year, like, well, since we can't wear weave, why don't you go your natural hair out? Cool. So now we on that journey. But when we first started washing our hair, I think it took us 3 times to wash our hair before it was loose enough for even to straighten it out. That's how much we were not taking care of ourselves. That's how much we did not love ourselves. And like we said, and we got a picture of that same, got a picture of that same wig too. Bet money. That's the picture we're gonna put up when we do our little post in January. We had on wigs and stuff because our excuse was, I ain't got the time. I'm working. I gotta go here. I gotta go there. I gotta do this. We could have took the time because we busy now, but we making the time to take care of our hair and nails. So, we just saying we know from experience, bless you. We know from experience, saying the changes that we've seen, learn this on. We know from experience you can grow and be better. And as our husband says, be the best version of yourself possible. Say that again. Be the best version of yourself possible. And you cannot do that around the wrong people, around unrighteous people. It's not probable. It's not going to happen. They're going to keep you down at the bottom in the gutter with them because that's where they want you at. But what do we know? So you got to get self-motivated. You got to want to save your life and do better. And like we said, we can only speak for ourselves. That's the point we got to. That's it. That's all. We ain't going back. We're not turning our back. We don't care how hard the journey get. It ain't going to do nothing but get better. That's one thing you can do. That's one good thing about being at the bottom when you decide to come up. There's only one way to go, and that's up. But how far you want to go, that's on you. Same thing that's on us, our husband, anybody else we know. Or should we say used to know? But anything we say, especially on Real Talking Real Topics, it's never to take a shot at anybody or demean anybody. We just want to wake y'all up. We did it. We still doing it. Ladies, you can do it. It's not impossible. It ain't a death sentence. It's not the end of the world yet. You can change, and there's still time. Everybody gonna talk about you. They're gonna think you're crazy. You done lost your mind. We know. We just said what our son said to us. We know, but we're not dying for any of y'all. For our kids, anybody. Absolutely not. This is where we at now. This is who we stand with. And they're going to defend us in our stand. Always. We know we ain't perfect. We got a whole lot we still got to work on and change. We'd be lying like hell if we said we was, absolutely not. We ain't finna do that. But as long as we on the right side, we on the right path, we all good. And our lives are greatest. So with all that being said, you guys, we're going to take a quick little break, play some music. We're going to come back in and give you our social media, our husband's social media for the fellas if y'all want to hit him up for anything. And we'll be back on the season 1 finale of Real Talking Real Topics. right, y'all, and just like that, we are back on the season 1 finale of Real Talk and Real Topics. So what we said before the break, we're gonna go ahead and give you our social media, our husband's social media for the fellas. If y'all have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to hit us up. First and foremost, y'all can follow us over on our Facebook page, Manima Muhammad and the Queen Candy Podcast. We got to change that one. We got to contact these people. We got to change that because we no longer go by that. But go over there and follow us over on that platform, and we will make sure we definitely follow back as well. And of course, you guys can subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Queen Mimi Podcast, and the Queen Mimi Radio Show. We do real talk and real topics on both platforms. You guys can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will make sure we subscribe to yours as well. And of course, we're going to come through and show some support. We're going to be starting this back up in January 2025, our live stream over on our Instagram, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast. We'll be live every Wednesday discussing the same topics we talk about on Queen Mimi Podcast, radio. We're talking real topics. And we forgot to mention this, but starting January 2025, we will be starting the Queen Mimi blog as well. So that's going to be every Friday evening, 8:30 p.m. and we're in Central Standard Time. So we hope you guys come through and check us out on that platform as well. Follow us over on our Instagram. And of course, like we always say, make sure we follow you guys back. You can follow us over on our LinkedIn and X, formerly known as Twitter, Queen Mimi. You can follow us over on Twitch. We go live on there as well, Queen Candy 85. And of course, you can follow us over on our TikTok. We will be starting that live stream as well. We don't know if the app gonna be gone. We hearing it's gonna get banned, like we said. Looks like it is for right now, but we're gonna keep going with our schedule as usual. So follow us over on our TikTok, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast. We did change that. We'll be doing that live stream every Wednesday at 10 p.m. of course in Central Standard Time as well. And of course, you guys can go over to our Clubhouse, Queen Mimi 77. We will be doing a repeat of the Queen Mimi Podcast radio show. Now we're going to start with Real Talk and Real Topics, and of course the Queen Mimi blog as well. So you guys can go over there and follow us on all them platforms. And Babe, can you give your social media real fast?
Google Mikhail Muhammad.
Mikhail Muhammad. I don't know if y'all heard that. Mikhail Muhammad. Go over there and Google that. Or you can go and Google Military Camp Records.
Or KLG.
Or KLG. On any platform, you guys. That's for the fellas. Y'all want to hit him up. You have any questions? Once again, KLG. Google that. All platforms. Military Camp Records. You can go over and look that up as well. And Mikhail Muhammad over on Facebook. So y'all go over there. And ladies, we just gave you all our social media. So please feel free to hit us up. If you have any questions, we just ask for open hearts and open minds. And if it's not for you, we will not be offended. Go on, like we tell anybody, follow whatever path, do you. But like we said today on the show, that was the path that we decided to go down. We don't have any regrets. We won't change nothing other than ourselves, of course. But we happy. We this is where we at in our life. So we're gonna keep going and keep doing what we love to do and what Allah allows us to do. And that's it. That's all. So you guys, we have reached the finale of the show today. This is the end of season 1 of Real Talk and Real Topics. Thank you to everybody that's come through, showing any type of support, like, shared, comment. We appreciate y'all once again. We have to give praise to Master Fard Muhammad, told me praise forever that will be Allah in the flesh, and of course, Honorable Elijah Muhammad for allowing us to do all that we do. Thank you to our husband as well. Y'all will hear him on Real Talk and Real Topics. Here and there, we will be mostly hosting the show. So he'll be coming through and, giving his few words of wisdom, if you will, every now and then on the show. So he will be featured, but we'll still be hosting the show mostly by ourselves and everything. Because our work schedules and stuff, y'all pretty much know how that go. We gotta work everything in there. So we gonna figure that out. But we all good. We are all good. And like we said, it's going to be our last show for 2024. We actually about to go into observing Ramadan during the month of December. So we don't do any of our shows. So like we said, we'll be back January 2025. You guys stay safe. Take care of yourself. Thank y'all again. And we'll talk to y'all next year. Y'all have a good one.